Us right here on Women Radio WFM 91.7. It's a Tuesday morning, the 5th day, the month of December 2023. How are you today? I hope you're feeling great. I hope you are feeling good. So it's 7 minutes after 9 right here on the side of the radio. I hope that work is going on well for you. I hope that you're being able to meet up with targets and you're feeling great generally. All right. So yes, my name is Rose Yusuf Kaiser. You're welcome to the program Panorama, where we have ladies from different geopolitical zones come together to dissect, discuss, and of course disagree on topical issues right here on Women Radio WFM 91.7. All right, so yes, to be a part of the program today, you can dial 07000 917 917. Do want to send us a text or a WhatsApp message to 070 317 56537. That is a number to send in a text or a WhatsApp message. Feel free to follow us on all our social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, X, and of course YouTube, and on Women Rate on WFM 917. Log on to our website www.wfm917. Download our mobile app WFM 917. You get to listen to us from any part of the world. Wherever you go to, we are there with you. All right, so yes, this is Panorama this morning. Now, Panorama comes to you every day of the week from Mondays through Fridays at 9:05 a.m. So how are ladies with us today? I have Buki Femi Ajala. Good morning, Buki. How are you?
Yes, good morning, Rose. Buki is doing great. I want to thank God for that. So our dear Panorama family, how are we all doing? Getting ready, for Christmas and the New Year.
Hey, Buki, when you say getting ready for Christmas and New Year, this morning, one of our analysts, Lobinko, he was asking me how far getting ready for Christmas. I said, I'm not yet feeling the vibe, but maybe, maybe as the days go by.
When you look at the date and you say that in the next 20 days, Christmas, we're celebrating Christmas, and those who are not Christians, they'll be getting ready for the New Year. And of course, they will also join in the celebration because there's a whole lot of chicken and rice and part of already. I think, yes, this Friday, someone mentioned to me that they're already having their end of year party. So a lot of things are moving on. But most important thing, let's just be happy. Let's be grateful. Let's be grateful, that God made us to see this day, and we will see 2024 by God's grace.
Amen. All right. Thank you so much, Buki. Ibinabo, good morning. How are you? Are you feeling the vibe of Christmas already?
I have no choice.
Okay. We like now the same train we do.
Good morning, Rose, Golly. Good morning, Faye. Good morning to all our valued listeners. For the vibe, there are some things that even if you don't want to feel it, you will feel it by force, by fire.
By force, so.
So if you are preparing for an end of the year party, you are definitely going to feel the vibe, whether you want to feel it or not. But what I want to say is that let us be calm, let us take it easy. This desperation of, this Christmas go loud, it go loud. See, if you have the finance to make it very loud within, the ambit of the law and with a lot of common sense, please go ahead and enjoy yourself. You have worked for about 12 months. What is wrong with you having fun? But if you don't have the wherewithal to have all the fun that is in your head, please be calm. It is, being alive in its own is fun, it's joy, it's a lot of joy. That you are alive, you are hale and hearty, you are where you are, nobody is carrying you, nobody is putting food in your mouth and everything. I'm not mocking those who are in that state, but I'm just telling those who are not to at least be grateful for the little, things here and there, and stop looking at the big one that, how much did I make this year? This year has passed again. Take it easy because you have life. When you come down and you look at, I think it is a better time to look at how we have fared through January till now. And take an account of how you have, how you run your business generally, if you're a business person.
Yeah.
If you're a worker, look at how you have done. Do yourself some KPI and be sincere in, responding to it. And Just look forward to a beautiful year. I mean, enjoy yourself, be calm. Don't be too desperate. Life, I mean, you have life. So there's no need to be so anxious because somebody come and say, hey, Auntie Ivy, hey, the year is, I say, what is hey? Are you in trouble, sir? What's the hey about? Why do people like to, you raise unnecessary alarm for what? Christmas is coming, so you are alive. If you can't buy chicken, or go and buy pomo, right?
Have you?
And cook rice. If you cannot cook rice, do something. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's better.
All right, thank you too, Binabo. It be like we go add the motivationist on top your name now, or add one feather on top your cap. All right, thank you very much, Ibinabo, for giving us some words of encouragement this morning on the program Panorama. All right, so it's 30 minutes after 9, and of course, to be a part of the program, you can dial 07000 917 917. Send us a text or a WhatsApp message to 070 317 56537. All right, so I would like us to start with this amazing victory that actually came for Rukayat Shittu sometime last week right now, or around the 29th of November. It's for me, I would say it's a victory for all, especially for women. All right, so she's the youngest female lawmaker and a member of the Kwara State House of Assembly. And, she got a well-deserved victory following the Court of Appeal decision of 29 November 2023. And, of course, we just want to, acknowledge her persistence, her hard work, dedication, her resilience, and, her commitment towards this. Because if it were some other young people who were told, oh, no, you can't come out to contest for, this particular position, they would all say, okay, well, yes, I'm too young. Let me just go and relax. Let me know further this dream I have. But she took it upon herself, even with all the discouragement she got. All right, so after the elections, some other people who contested for the same position with her said, no, they don't agree with it, and they took the case to court, and she still got the victory. So I think this is not just a victory for her alone. This is a milestone as far as we're concerned. She, first of all, she's young. Secondly, she's a woman, and she's doing things to change the course of, how things are being done in this part of the world. So I think it's just good that we get to laud some of these feats so that the young ones will know that it's possible. Our young women, our young ladies will know that it's possible for you to go ahead, dream, and get to achieve it, even at that young age that you are. All right, so it's about moving forward. It's about progress. It's about, positivity. It's about the change that we need to see. So it's only good that we get to laud this, and we definitely congratulate her for this amazing feat, and for so many more, and we want to believe that this is just the beginning for her. All right, Ibinabo, let's have your thoughts on the victory of Rukayat Shittu as the youngest female lawmaker and a member of the Kwara State House of Assembly.
Wow, I celebrate her. I'm very proud of her. When you hear people say, "Oh, we're tired of these leaders, they are old, they have been there forever and everything." And then on the other hand, you see a young person coming out, with all of the talent, all of the, having the dexterity to lead. And then you stand up and say again, which one? This small girl. Then what do you want? What do people really want? Sometimes you wonder, people just make demands of what they are not ready to accept. So what I want to say is I want to celebrate her audacity, because in a country where, some people perceive it as an anomaly, I mean, like a total deviation from the set standard for a young lady.
Yeah.
Not only young, she's a female, to come out and vie for such a position. So I salute her bravery, her audacity, and I know that she is a lady filled with great content, and she's ready to let out this great content to impart our community, our constituents, and all. So I celebrate her. I'm very proud of her, and I know that she has set a standard, and I pray that she does not fail. She does not falter. You understand? Because finish. She be na say na woman na want, finish. Or she be na say na youth on na want, finish. She will not fail. She will not falter. She will deliver, and we are all going to celebrate her even after 4 years, because she would have delivered, and people will be yearning for her to come back again. People, if you want change, be really ready to accept that change. What do you call change? Change is away from what you have been getting regular. So what is the problem? Because people are shouting, oh, how can this small girl, how can this, oh, when is she supposed to start? When she's 80? So I'm congratulating her profusely, very proud of her, and I pray that she will deliver to the extent that she will set a standard, and she will be a point of reference for anyone to want to come out. People will say, look at her as fed. So she has instilled faith in us for Nigerian youth to come on board. So we welcome her, we appreciate her. We say, spot on, lady. Well done.
Of course, well done. We're all here for all the amazing things that she will get to do during the course of her tenure. All right, Buki, let's have your thoughts on this, and let's also take note of how the state governor of Kwara has actually encouraged a lot of women in his government.
Yeah, absolutely correct. We need to celebrate that. Even the I guess he's the one that stands out most, when you look at governors. But to our celebrant today, we want to celebrate her.
Yeah.
We want to say that she's a role model, and a lot of people will follow her suit. Aside from what Benabo has shared, I just want to add to the fact that there were people who supported her, our family members, our friends, and of course, party members. In fact, even the community she came from, I'm sure a lot of them would have supported her. They would have given her the encouragement, because at times at that age, 26, if I'm right, 26, if I'm right, and a woman, I'm not sure she's even married. I'm not sure. A lot of people could actually have, told her that, what are you even looking for? Instead of you to go and look for somebody to marry or do your career, if they didn't give it to you, why would you go to the court and all that? Some people will have actually, pulled her down. But I want to believe, I am assuming that she had more encouragement, than this encouragement, so that the people would discourage her, So for that, I celebrate her, and I also celebrate the people who stood, by her, her friends, her family members, her party members, those who encouraged her. Obviously, I know some people would have discouraged her, but like I said, more people did. And kudos, to the courts, and the judiciary system, that they did not topple it. I mean, they could have toppled it, to say, after all, she's young, she's a woman, what does she have to offer? And finally, we celebrate her today. We want to keep celebrating her. So she should make a difference. She should make a difference. She should be mad, M-A-D, make a difference. Let people know that the young people are not lazy. The young people have something to put on the table, and it does not mean either you're married or you're not married or whatever it is. You've got the brain and you picked up the vote, you picked up the box that people should come and vote for you. So that means you have something to offer. So offer that thing and do not let anybody intimidate you. I mean, you went through the rigors of, going to courts and standing and all that. So, hey, You already have the ticket. You already have the platform. So please go out and shine. Make that impact. Let people know you are a role model. You are a shining star. Thank you.
All right. Thank you too, Buki, for giving us, your words and also encouraging a lot of young ones out there. I think that's, something that it's very important that we ought to do. So once we see things like this happening, we need to laud it. We need to bring it out because we have lots of young women who want to go ahead and achieve such feats. But, fear here and there, discouragement here and there, societal talk, and all of this might just cloud her thoughts. And before you know it, she's actually nowhere near her dreams. But I just hope that this will come as a form of encouragement for you as a guardian, you as a parent, you as, a society member, to try and encourage those young people around you who have shown interest in politics, because through them, we will definitely get the change that we are always talking about. All right. So, well, thank you so much for all your comments on this. Do want to be a part of the program by dialing 07000 917 917. Send us a text or a WhatsApp message to 070 317 56537. This is Panorama, right here on Women Radio WFM 91.7. My name is Rose Yusuf Kaiser, and I have Buki Femi Ajala with me this morning and Ibinabo Dixon. And we are looking at different topical issues. And of course, we get to discuss, dissect, and disagree on all of the issues that we're looking at this morning. All right, so on to the next story we have this morning. It's a trending one about the Osun First Lady, Titilayo Adeleke, who, we saw a video of a policewoman helping her to wear her earrings. And this video came and brought a lot of reactions. All right, let's try this call. All right, do want to call me back on 07000 917 917. So this video has actually brought out a lot of reactions because we have this policewoman helping the Osun First Lady, Titilayo Adeleke, to wear her earrings. All right, so we can see Titilayo in the video, all smile, maybe about to go attend an occasion or an event, and we have this policewoman wearing her earrings. And, a lot of reactions on this video. Is that what a policewoman is supposed to be doing? So now this is what our security people, personnel have turned into. Have they now turned to household workers? Is this what they're supposed to be doing? Are we sure that the police does not need a total reform right now? How come we're looking at all of these things? Even the policewoman doing it, she doesn't even look, happy doing it. Are you sure she was not coerced to do it? So a lot of reaction has actually come out to this video because people are perceiving it differently. We're looking at this video and we're seeing different things all at the same time, and that has actually brought out a lot of reaction. But Buki, let me start with you. The first time you saw this video, what came to your mind? Having a policewoman who is fully dressed, putting on earrings for the Osun First Lady, helping her, according to story, helping her wear earrings. But she is fully kitted in her uniform, so is this what... Anyway, let's just get to your thoughts and what came to your mind with this video.
Okay, well, so it's an issue of perception now. It's an issue of what do you think, your mindset.
Yeah.
For me, when I saw the video, the first thing was, who posted this? This is wrong. It is very, very wrong. People do not know what to post on social media. There are manners and etiquettes. And that was my reaction. That the person who posted this, even the person who recorded it, for what reason? The person who recorded it and the person who posted it on social media should be brought to book. That's the truth. It's not everything that you record. It's not everything that you post on social media. I mean, let's get it right. Yes, we are looking for juicy things to do and all that, but when it comes to issues about the brand of the country, advanced countries, they will not bring out pictures or videos, that bring their brand under. For instance, this one, we're talking about Nigeria, the Nigerian police the woman officer is in our uniform representing Nigeria. So why would you now take a picture or take a video, and then the next thing now you're now posting on what is the input for? Is it for you to say that the look at how Mrs. Adeleke is using the police officers, or is it that okay, this is hot gist, or is it that policewoman, what is it all about? Are you supposed to do this and all? I personally, when you have a personal relationship, you are the oddly, to a first lady. I mean, let's face the brutal facts. You become a bit attached. We are human beings. We are relatable. You understand? We are relatable. I don't see anything wrong in what she has done. And like I said, it's a perception thing. What I see, I mean, it's just putting on the earrings. What I see is the fact that somebody took a video of it. That person ought not to, because we're talking about the brand. The lady is in the Nigerian uniform. It wasn't that the lady probably was stealing or was beating or something that we can actually talk and say, no, this is wrong. Well, yes, somebody would say the import of it is that what, a Nigerian officer posted to you as the oddly, is that what they're supposed to do? You understand? I know that is a common, but let's know that we are human beings. We are relatable. We love relationship. And you fixing our hearings, off camera, I don't see anything wrong in it. I have come here to tell you that there was a day our vehicle broke down on the road, on the third mainland, not third mainland bridge, Lagos, and that place is a deadly place. And lo and behold, this police from Wawa, they came, and we were helped. The policeman helped us, helped us. So will I now say because they are doing that and I want to give hot gist, I will now video? That's wrong. That's what I'm saying. They helped me because there was nothing I could do. And that is where I am going now, that there are times policemen, security people, they help because it's part of their job, security of people. But when you now go and say you now want to take a video for what? If I remember there was a particular oddly that we took care and we said outrightly on public, whatever, that is wrong. What was that oddly doing? The lady was going and the oddly had the plate, and then I think she was the one serving in the plate or whatever it is. Yes, the oddly was holding the plate for her, and then she was, I think maybe she was or somebody. But the whole issue was that why would the oddly be carrying the plate? Of that, that way, and it was on social media, personally, and this is my own personal thought. I want to believe that I'm not sure the force has reacted to it. We need to know
yet.
what their perception is, what their thought pattern is, because we also have to protect these people, in a way, because it is only if they feel that they are being manhandled or mistreated or whatever it is that they can talk. But what I see a beautiful synergy between both of them. I see synergy within both of them. She was smiling and all that. So I just see a relationship between both of them. But what I frown at is the fact that somebody took the picture or took a recording of it. We're talking about our police brand. We're talking about our Nigerian brand. I frown at that. And then somebody else now posted it. No, I frown at that. That is wrong.
Okay. All right, Buki, thank you so much for giving us your thoughts on that. Because, like I said, all of us watched this video, or for all of us that have seen this video, we all looked at it and different things came to our mind. So the way I would react to this is different from how Buki will react to it. It's different from how Ibinabo reacted and so many others. So this has actually brought out a lot of conversations on this video. All right, let's pick up this call before we go ahead. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. All right, do well to call me back on 07000 917 Send me a text or a WhatsApp message on 070 317 56537. That is the number to send a text or a WhatsApp message to. All right, this is Panorama right here, and this is about 28 minutes to 10 on the side of the radio. So let's get your reactions on what we're looking at this morning. Hello, good morning. All right, so do want to call us back. We are definitely here to take your calls. All right, Ibinabo, let's come to you. Now, Buki has told us her own, thought, her own perception on this video. She thinks that, they're maybe good friends, or they're just cordial with each other for her to go to this length of helping her with her earrings, and she doesn't see anything wrong. The only thing that is wrong is with maybe the person posting this video. What kind of reaction did the person want to see or expect to gather out there? So Ibinabo, let's see. Hello, good morning. All right, 07000 917 Keep trying. I'm sure it will definitely go through. All right, Ibinabo, let's come with you with this video. What came to your mind when you saw this video? Ibinabo, are you there?
She's there, except maybe her network.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Great.
Okay, so I said I'm going to toe the same. I'm going down the same line with Buki.
Okay.
Because when you hear First Lady, when you hear Governor, when you hear all of this, you are thinking serious business. I'm not saying they don't have their social lives. I'm not saying they cannot have fun and everything. But it is becoming, it's giving a lot of headache when you continue to post very irrelevant videos. What do you expect from the people who posted this video? What is the First Lady going to do about the person who brought this video to the full glare of everyone? We're not interested in how the First Lady is getting dressed, how she's making over, how she's putting on her earrings. It's none of our business. We're not interested. We're not interested. So what value has the video added? Rather, it has raised a lot of comments. When you want to do anything, you have to think about be circumspect, because you already are aware of what it will provoke. We are not, this is not 20, 15, 10 years ago. We are in 2023, where when you post anything with a particular mindset, people are going to scatter it for you. So what do we even gain? The person that posted the video, what is the essence of posting it? What is the reason behind it?
Even the recording, why? Why?
So why, when they were recording it, you see, we want decorum. We clamor for decorum amongst our leaders. Because if I sit down and I'm doing something and somebody is recording me, why are you recording it? I ask you. So for a First Lady to be seated and somebody is recording it, okay, maybe she wants to record the step-by-step of her, preparation for that particular event she attended. That is very private. We don't need to know about it. We don't want to know about what benefits is it to us? Because if you are very social media savvy, everything about you must be on social media. The moment you become a public figure, you have to cut down on all of that. Because the meaning people never read into whatever you are doing before, they'll begin to misinterpret you. So you have to cut down on your activities that are being posted on the social media so that nobody gets to misconstrue whatever it is you're trying to do. And concerning the police, they call them supernumerary police, spy police. They're not the police officers that we are familiar with. They are special kind of police who are drafted for security purpose and other reasons. However, she is putting on the Nigerian police uniform. So whenever you are putting on anything that tells the world that you are a Nigerian, like for example, you are carrying a Nigerian passport, you have to mind how you behave, because it is going to be used as a yardstick to measure the people of that country. If a Nigerian goes somewhere and does something fantastic, the accolades and everything is not for that person, but for Nigerians as a whole. In the same way, if you go to a place and you misbehave as a Nigerian, all of the backlash will affect us too. So we have to be mindful of what we post on the social media. So the next thing when your husband hugs you, you post it. That should be left for those who are not in a particular state. This woman is the first lady of Osun State. So whatever is going to be made public about her has to be something that would, command a bit of respect for her. And if it has to do with social, activities, maybe she went to a place and she's addressing an issue and it is a fantastic one. It's going to affect the lives of people positively. If that is being posted on social media, it is welcome. But not when somebody is helping her way. What is wrong with it? When you have some people attending to you personally, gradually you become like friends. Just that you are friends with border. That is it. Your friendship get border, but you are friends. Just like your driver, he's always taking you everywhere. He drives you. He hears what you are saying and everything. Sometimes when you are driving, if there's a mistake, you are cautioning him. When somebody is messing around him, the two of you are accusing the person of messing around and everything. So you gradually become like, you are closer because you have your activities, your daily activities with this person regularly. So there is a little bit of attachment between the two of you. Yes, it has a border, but it is different than somebody who does something for you and far away. So, the social media is filled with all manner of brains. Some people come and then they see things differently. Some people come and they will see things the way you want them to see it. Some other ones will come and then they will begin to, cut you to pieces. And then what? She represents every woman in Osun State. So in that regards, whatever has to do with her that is coming to the public space has to be properly scrutinized. We don't want that office to be handled with too much levity. Nobody is saying you shouldn't have your social life. So for me, I feel that the person, fine, she may want to do a video of, okay, take a video of me and my oddly, we are doing this. You can't say because you're a person, you can't have fun. For what? Now, prison you did. But why post it? If I was in her shoes, I'm going to deal decisively with the person who posted that video. Because it is absolutely unnecessary. It brings some level of, disrespect and levity to that office. Now people are going to be saying those sort of things. How do you feel? You are a person that people are castigating you when it is absolutely needless. You don't need some attention to yourself. Some kind of attention, you don't attract them to yourself because of the office you occupy. Thank you.
All right, thank you to Binabo Dixon for giving us your thoughts on this, because I think we've just been able to establish that we all see things differently, but sometimes the motive behind why that particular thing is done is what we have to check. All right, so maybe in the mind of this first lady while they were videoing her, it's just to show how pretty she is. It's just to show, her getting ready, looking good, looking gorgeous to go to this event, without knowing that, the thing that she didn't pay attention to of having this lady wearing her earrings was going to cause a lot of, backlash at the end of the day. But the person that posted it, what kind of reaction were you hoping to get? Or maybe the person just posted it innocently, but since all of us social media users have decided to see this video and try to bring out every other thing that we see wrong in it, we don't even want to see how maybe like Buki said, and even Ibinabo stressed the fact that maybe they could just be cordial, they could be friends, as per they've worked together for so long, and there's that friendship that has developed. We're all humans, and we tend to get very close to people who are close to us. Maybe they have an understanding, but it seems as if we don't want to see it from that point, but instead we're looking at it like, oh, okay, so this policewoman now, she don't go turn something else for governor wife. Please. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. All right, seem to be having some network issues this morning, so hopefully we get to have that rectified before we go today on the program. So at the end of the day, it's a thing of, yeah.
Sorry, you know what I just thought about now. I said probably, because if you just try to step into some people's shoes, try to you are the one doing that thing. Maybe she is a very amiable person, a very kind person, a very warm person. Maybe the message we're trying to portray was that, look at me, I'm simple, I am not so full of myself.
Yeah.
Look at allowing my orderly to even put on my earrings for me. That kind of a thing. But this is a public space. They are going to mess it up for you. They are going to turn it in a way that would amaze you. So you don't even need to post it. So let it be a caution to others. You don't need, you're already in that office. What people expect from you is what will bring value to the people. Anything that is personal, don't share it for now. After 4 years, if you are back there again, you have to wait till you are out of that office before you can do whatever you like. But while you are still in that office, you have to curtail a lot of things about you. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you very much, Ibinabo, for adding that. Because people tend to judge whatever you do. People tend to see it the other way around. And this is social media we're talking about. So maybe you could just leave that side of your life out of it. After all, being in the public eye means you need to give up something. So if this is a part of what you need to give up, then I think it's a pain that one will have to take. All right, this is Women Radio WFM 91.7, 15 minutes to 10 right here on Panorama. And I have the ladies with me this morning dissecting, discussing and disagreeing on topical issues this morning. So quickly before we go, let's look at this particular one that has to do with our Nigerian students. All right, now, this particular report is coming from Daily Trust, and it says students should be giving grants, not loans, says ASU. And this is coming as the federal government is saying that the students, loans will be starting up in January, if I'm not mistaken. So there's that report, and there's ASU coming out to say that that's the Academic Staff Union of Universities. University has actually said that students should, not be given loans, but should be given grant instead, because he pointed out a few things in this. If you're giving them loan, how would they pay this loan? What is the fate of those who cannot even access this loan? What is the psychological trauma the students will be subjected to due to the loan while still in their studies? Would this affect their performances negatively? Now, they thought that they will graduate with a loan of 4 million naira and above without the capacity to pay back is another psychological torture on them. So instead of giving them this loan, why not give them grants? Now that's what this Bauchi, the Bauchi zone ASU, Academic Staff Union of University, is coming out to say. So instead of, because at the end of the day, when they're done with school, it's not like you are telling them you're going to get a job immediately to be able to pay these loans that we're giving you. So it might take a while. There's some that have spent 4-5 years before getting a job after school. So how are they supposed to pay that loan in this time? Wouldn't this just be psychological trauma for them and all of that? Let's start with you, Buki, quickly. Let's get your thoughts on this particular,
Okay, so
talk.
I would also use this perception thing. Where are you coming from? What are you saying? What he's saying is different from what other people are saying. But what am I saying? Number one, I totally agree that there should be a mix of both the loan and the grant. I don't know if bursary still exists, but I know nowadays some people, survived on bursary. So one can bring in bursary, and then one can also bring in institutions. Probably each university or each institution will probably have, a small office that can engage all the organizations in their community, to pull money together to give grants. I know some oil companies and whatever, they do grants, so that can be promoted. But for the government to give grants to everybody, I don't agree, because we don't even have the resources. I agree to student loan. What I do not agree are the conditions and the process of it. Number one, I've mentioned it before, that the process of these loans is traumatizing. It's not friendly. It's not friendly at all. And then the conditions, right? It has to be such that, okay, it is only when you have a job that you start paying. And it's not an issue of, I don't know, maybe they said they're going to pay for 5 years or whatever. No, it's not going to be an issue of 5 years. We'll probably have to shift it to about 15 years, so that at the end of the day, what the student pay, it will be comfortable paying it, and it will not be charged with interest. That's the only way we can do these things, because they need to know a country will develop when you have developed your human capital. And these are the children. Nigeria today, we talk about 70% of our population being youths. The median age is 18. I hope they understand those figures, that if we do not handle it properly, we're going to go into crisis. Crisis in the sense that, hey, we are going to mess things up. So I totally agree that everybody should be educated. So if your parents are rich, yes, let them afford it. But if they're not rich, then access the loan or apply for grants. I know it's not everybody that will have the grants, but you must have institutions, that will say, okay, I can sponsor 2 people in chemical, whatever. I can sponsor this in this. I mean, depending on an engineering firm can sponsor 2 people in the engineering, whatever. And then you have a committee or you have a team that does that. But every other have access to this educational fund, but make the process friendly. I mean, make it friendly that once I have my admission letter and I have signed and I want to request for loan, I plug it in and the bank will give it to me. They don't have to pay it into my account. We're talking about tuition now. They pay it into the university and you have your statement. When you are ready to work, when you get a job, if it's there already, you will know your BVN, your NIN is there. I mean, it's a portal. I mean, you embrace technology. You embrace technology, and they see these things, and they now begin to give you your whatever interest-free. That is what can help us in Nigeria in terms of our education. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Buki, for your thoughts on that. Ibinabo, just in 2 minutes, let's get your thoughts on this.
Okay. Thank you, Rose. It's like today, Buki and I are sitting at the table.
We're not disagreeing.
Yeah, not only agreeing almost exact same way. You understand? You can agree, on different levels. I can agree with her at a particular place and then disagree and all that. But this one is like it's totally, because she's just bringing out my words, and it's like I was talking. What am I saying? You see, the introduction of the student loan to me is a little bit draconian. It is draconian because Now, if you want to render help, render help. If you're not going to help, then don't help. Don't help, don't render help that is embedded with frustration. That's what we have on ground for now. I mean, we have had a story of a student who, because he couldn't pay his school fees, committed suicide. So we have people of different nature. So an indigent student who probably was able to access this loan, but because he's not able to pay as at when due, he will become so agitated, he will become so frustrated, and before you know it, he will go and commit suicide to say that he wouldn't want to get into the problem of government. So you see, whatever we are going to give to our people as leaders, as presidents, as governors, as ministers, we have to step into the shoes of those we want to assist and begin to reason like them and look at what their fears could be, look at how beneficial it will be to them while protecting the source of this help. So for me, it is too draconian. I mean, like Buki said, let us apply technology. You're not probably going to be able to travel out of the country if you have not paid. That is still fair. And then this should propel the government, it should provoke them to open the windows to employment. So that when a student graduates, he gets a job, like it is done in other clime. Yeah. He gets a job and he begins to pay. So once he gets a job, because everything is technology, once he gets a job, automatically there's an amount, there's a percentage you begin to deduct from his salary, and gradually, with ease, he will pay. And that makes it beautiful. That makes it look exactly like an assistance that was rendered as at when needed. Not when something seems draconian, like, you better think twice before you go and apply for this thing. No. Our Nigerian youths, they are the future of tomorrow. Yeah. And if you take care of your tomorrow.
Hello, Buki. Binabo, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I think the network went off from my side.
Okay. All right. So, well, I think we definitely got, her point of view this morning. So I think we'll just wrap it up from here. Buki, thank you so much for being a part of the program, for coming on Panorama this morning.
Thank you for having us.
All right.
Let's have a big day.
You too. Have a blessed day ahead. All right, Binabo, I don't know if you can hear us, but do have a great day ahead. I think the network is playing a fast one on us this morning, but have a great day and thank you so much for being part of Panorama today. All right, so that's the much we can take this morning. Join us again tomorrow at 9:05 where we'll bring you the program Panorama. My name is Rose Yusuf Kaiser. Do want to stay with us. Coming up at 10 is Radio Doctor. Good morning.
WFM 91.7.